Your Soul, a podcast of Madison Christian Church in Madison, Tennessee. We are talking about the invisible part of us, like your will, mind, emotions, personality, and so on. Today we're talking about your spirit and one of its sneakier enemies.
Letter 117.
Temptation. Temptation is powerful, dangerous, evil, destructive. Temptation is more harmful than we think. When the serpent wanted to destroy humanity, he didn't use war, earthquakes, famine, disease, or politicians. He used deception and temptation. Genesis 3. The devil and evil people tried many ways to destroy Jesus. For example, the outright attempt to murder him as an infant, which forced his family to flee the country. Matthew 2:13 through 16. One of the attempts to destroy Jesus was temptation. Matthew 4:1 through 11. Yes, that compares to the mass murder of infants. Jesus was tempted in every way, but unlike the rest of us, he is without sin. Temptation is dangerous to our souls, because sin is destructive to our souls. Temptation is not more than we can endure. Other pains might be, but temptation is not, but only because God gives us an out. 1 Corinthians 10:13 says, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability, but with the temptation he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." We're told we can escape every temptation. We're not told so about sufferings and persecutions. So God says that we might go through suffering and injustice and mistreatment, and some people have to go through torture and murder. Those God may put us through, but temptation is too much for us. From that, he provides a way of escape. What is that way of escape? The verse preceding, that is 1 Corinthians 10:12, tells us to take heed lest we fall. In plain words, be careful. And the verse after, verse 14, says to flee from some sins. That's it. Don't fight. Don't show off your strength. You can't kill this dragon. Run away from it. In other places, the Bible tells us to fight, even against the devil, but not against temptation. Run away. And we can pray for God to protect us. Many times we walk safely past horrible temptations we didn't even know were there. Jesus taught us how to pray. One of the things he said in his brief model prayer was, "And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." Matthew 6:13. When I think of being rescued from evil, I usually think of hideous monsters or cruel people. However, Jesus tells us to pray to be rescued from temptation and the evil one that bring it to us, not against the monsters. Temptation is a bigger evil than we recognize. Tragically, we love it.